All right, my friends, stick with me to the end, because if you don't, I'll cry. No, but you're going to get a lot of value in this. A lot of content value. All right, so a chord progression of A major, B minor, G major, back to A major. We're going to break that down to triads. We're going to create little solos or lead lines using the triads, but I'm going to take it a step further for you. All right, so drop me a comment. What's working? What's not working? Here we go. And just for fun, that's an A Mixolydian chord progression. I'd be curious as to who knows why. Drop that in the comments. All right, so first chord chart, right to it. Now you see there's an A triad chord chart. Now there's a bunch of black notes. There's a scale built around that triad. But let me explain the colors first, okay? So you've got A in red, a major third in blue, C sharp, and you got the fifth in like a turquoise, A, C sharp, E. So you want to burn that in your brain. Now what I did is I didn't build it, but I showed you the A major scale around the triad. You always want to connect the dots. You're going to hear me say that a lot on this channel. Connect the dots and be aware what's around that. Because the first time through the bass and drum progression of A, B minor, G, A, I'm going to play just the triads. The second time through, I'm going to play the triad. That's like the home bass, but I'm also going to weave in these target notes around that. All right. So let's move to the second triad, B minor, okay? Be very aware of how these shapes change, all right? So if you notice, we are on the D, G, and B strings. This is the triad set on those three strings. So you got B, D, F sharp. Now, what do you notice about those dots? That is actually just the good old B minor pentatonic. Okay? So we got B minor, and we're gonna weave around that. And then we're gonna go down to G. So again, inside of the G bar chord, we have G, E, D. Red, G, B, blue, D, and turquoise. So that's why I colored those. Now, same thing I did is I weaved around that one. I weaved the major scale, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate how I'm gonna do this. The first time through, I'm gonna solo just using the triad shapes. Now you're gonna see me do little bends. So get as creative. Okay, do stuff like this, do little microtonal bends, all right? And then what I want you to do is weave in some of the scales that are around those triad shapes. Okay, so around the A major triad, you have the A major scale. Around the B minor triad, you have the B minor pentatonic. Around the G major triad, you have the G major scale. Now, is that the only one? No, but we gotta connect the dots, we gotta start slow. So I'm going to link in the description the chord charts. Go to my Dropbox, get those, because after I demonstrate, we're going to wrap up, and then there's going to be a jam track where you're going to practice over the drums and bass, and the drums and bass are just going to be doing the chords A, B minor, G, A. All right, so here's the jam. Drop me a comment. Let's go. You got this. One day at a time, my friend. All right, if you made it to this point, you're my hero. I won't cry. Now remember, go get the chord charts linked in the description. Also, please check out our newsletter. I think it's pretty good. If you like to read, if you still read, does anybody read? There's some good content in there. Now, when you get these chord charts and I send you to the jam track in 2 seconds here, try and focus on just the triads. Stay confined to those triads. Root note in red, major and minor third is in blue, the fifth is in turquoise. Then you see the scales built around that. Those are the other black notes, all right? So you're gonna be in the jam track, you're gonna connect the dots, always be aware of what is surrounding your immediate area on the guitar, all right? Again, drop me a comment, tell me what you like, what you don't like. I'm here to make this better. I want to help you improve. Remember, only you can stop you, so you know what? You're not gonna stop. You're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep building this community and rising up. All right, here's your jam track. Now get out of here. Later.